Hey guys, Viper again, back with another Halo video, and today I want to bring you 5 tips that you can use to improve your ability inside of PvP on Halo Infinite. Now going into it, we'll start with the first tip that I have for you. Sticky grenades. Use your sticky grenades to chain one explosion after the other. If you were to throw your first sticky grenade down and throw your second one immediately after, somewhere in the radius of the first sticky explosion, it will chain to the second one you've thrown, detonating it quicker and making the explosion radius bigger. So if you've got enemies camped behind certain angles you're not quite comfortable approaching or running at to take on the enemy, consider picking up the sticky grenades from spawns on the maps that you're playing. They're a pickup item for a reason. This mechanic has not been in a Halo game since 3 and it is now in Halo Infinite. On to tip 2. Jumping off grenades here. Around maps you'll see various locations where grenade spawns are, or should you kill an enemy they'll drop their grenades on the ground. Use those as environmental explosives to get a kill on an unaware enemy. Doing so will grant you the medal remote detonation. So basically if you can shoot a grenade lying on the floor or the grenades on their spawns and kill an enemy with it, you know, it's a cheeky kill and a very gratifying medal. On to tip 3. Ping, 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 ping. Ping enemy locations, whether you're in quick play, ranked or even BTB. I cannot make a point of how much of an impact you directly have on the team you are with and the game that you are playing. Even if you're the only one doing it, I can promise you 90% of the time you'll see other players start doing it. It is such a valuable piece of information you can give on your team, rather than you go, oh, this enemy is over there vocally, where you can just kind of like ping where you think you've seen him. If you ping an enemy, it can glow red, but obviously you can miss it. You can ping items and weapons of interest and things like that as well, especially in ranked. If you're on your own, ping wherever you've seen an enemy. Honestly, it's such a valuable piece of information. Tip 4. This one kind of comes down to shooting. For Halo games, shooting for the head isn't as viable of a tactic as you think that it is. You see, the way shields work is obviously they protect the person taking damage, and hitting people in the head while they've got their shields up isn't any less effective than shooting them in the chest. So what you want to do is, while you're engaging the enemy, while their shields are still up, aim for the center of mass. Yeah, so the idea is they take more damage to the head once their shields are down. So if you're in a social playlist, center of mass with the assault rifle, swap out, finish off with your sidearm. Same with ranked 2, body shot with the battle rifle, finish off with the headshot. It should take no more than 3 bursts to the chest and the 4th to the head to get your kill, or 2 shots to the chest and 1 melee depending on how close range you are. And tip number 5. Go into your audio settings, and I strongly recommend you go to the audio tab and change your hardware to dynamic range to compressed mode. So what this does is, when you've got dynamic audio, like the description says, loud sounds are louder, quiet sounds are quieter. So obviously when your gun's going off, you've got loads of it going off in your ear, from your gun, from the enemy's gun, and it sounds like you're listening to the war for fucking Cybertron in your headphones. What compressed mode does, it brings these different sounds all closer together. So what's the point to that? Well, it makes footsteps of the enemies louder. So if you're in a ranked game, social, you know, where you're playing these arena modes, it is quicker for you to hear where the enemy's coming than it is for you to look on your radar. You want to try and obtain information about where the enemy is as much as you can, whether that's through vibration of your controller, listening out for the footsteps of your enemy. And to kind of double down on this point further, under your same audio options, look to turn down things that aren't as important, like voice. You don't need to be hearing the AI or your personal character's voice as much. Turn the music down. Sound effects you want to keep up, because that's environmental effects turn down, just so you can hear less explosions, less bullets, and more other Foley effects that are more important, like the sound of the enemy, reloading and things like that. So yeah guys, that's what I've got for you in this video. I hope this is all useful to you, and I honestly hope it's something different from what you was expecting from a tip video. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button down below. I'd massively appreciate it, as I'm trying to hit 100 subs here on YouTube, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye for now.